commonly used in English?
That are used with your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay, very good. So let's listen to this dialogue for the first time and see what's happening with our couple.
Can we talk?
Sure, honey. We're talking now, aren't we?
I don't know. Still a bit pricey. Thanks anyway.
Okay, my final price, $100 for both. That's two for the price of one, and that's my last offer.
Great! You've got a deal.
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we're bringing you another great lesson. And this time we're going to be shopping.
That's right. Actually, a lot of our users asked for some lessons about shopping, right?
Exactly. And I think one of the most important things when you go shopping is to get a good price.
That's right.
So we're going to be teaching you how to bargain.
So Marco, you just mentioned a really great word. Let's look at it in vocabulary preview.
Vocabulary preview.
All right, so we're going to preview the word bargain today.
Bargain.
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 Now, this is an interesting word because it's a verb and a noun.
That's right. So a bargain is a good price, right?
Okay, so a bargain is a good price.
Yeah. This t-shirt was a bargain. I only paid $1 for it.
Okay, so that is a bargain.
Yes.
But to bargain as a verb.
To try and get a good price.
So it's very similar to negotiate.
Yeah, so I would say it costs $100.
And then I would say maybe, no, I'll give you 50.
75.
And then I'll say 60.
Et cetera, et cetera.
And that's to bargain, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to be bargaining. Let's listen to the dialogue for the first time as we have a woman bargaining in a store, right?
That's right.
Hello, may I help you?
Yeah, this dress is really nice. How much is it?
That one is $150.
$150. What about this other one over here?
That's $140.
That's a bit out of my price range. Can you give me a better deal?
This is an exclusive design by Damarco. It's a bargain at that price.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll shop around.
Okay. How about $100?
That's still more than I wanted to spend. What if I take both dresses?
Okay, I can give you a special discount just because you seem like a nice person. $190 for both.
I don't know. Still a bit pricey. Thanks anyway.
Okay, my final price, $100 for both. That's two for the price of one, and that's my last offer.
Great! You've got a deal.
All right, that was some good bargaining skills right there.
Yeah, and you know what? She used a lot of good language to get a cheaper price, didn't she?
Yeah, that was good. So let's take a look at this language in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
Okay, the first word we have in Language Takeaway today, price range.
Price range.
Price range.
Price range.
Price range, what does that mean exactly?
So price range is the minimum and the maximum that you're willing to spend for a thing that you want to buy.
Exactly. So in the dialogue we heard, it's out of my price range.
It's more than I can spend.
More than I could spend.
Yep.
Okay, let's look at our next word. Shop around.
Shop around.
Shop around.
Shop around.
So she said, I think I'll shop around.
Right. So she wants to check in a few other stores to see if there's a better price.
If I shop around, I'm going and trying to compare prices maybe.
Exactly. This is a really good shopping technique.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Okay, and let's look at our last word. Pricey.
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 So something that's pricey is
Expensive.
expensive.
Yep. This is a more sort of informal way of saying expensive.
Exactly. So instead of saying, wow, that car is really expensive,
It's really pricey.
it's really pricey.
Yep.
Okay, let's listen to our dialogue for the second time, and it's going to be slowed down a bit.
So you'll understand some of these great words a little bit better.
Hello, may I help you?
Yeah, this dress is really nice. How much is it?
That one is $150.
$150? What about this other one over here?
That's $140.
That's a bit out of my price range. Can you give me a better deal?
This is an exclusive design by Da Marco. It's a bargain at that price.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll shop around.
Okay. How about $100?
That's still more than I wanted to spend. What if I take both dresses?
Okay. I can give you a special discount just because you seem like a nice person. $190 for both.
I don't know. It's still a bit pricey. Thanks anyway.
Okay, my final price. $100 for both. That's 2 for the price of 1. That's my last offer.
Great! You've got a deal.
So we've covered the language in this dialogue. Now let's take a look at some of the phrases in putting it together.
Putting it together.
So, Marco, in this dialogue, there's a lot of really useful phrases to help you get a better price when you shop, right?
Exactly.
So the first one we have is, can you give me a better deal?
Can you give me a better deal?
Can you give me a better deal?
So if I'm shopping and something is too expensive,
Yeah.
I would use this sentence with the shopkeeper.
Yeah. So you might say, hey, this is out of my price range. Could you give me a better deal?
Can you give me a better deal?
Yeah.
Okay, we have some examples of can you give me a better deal? Let's listen.
Example 1.
I really like this shirt, but it's too expensive. Can you give me a better deal?
Example 2.
Can you give me a better price?
So you can see here that you can say, can you give me a better deal? Or can you give me a better price?
All right, let's take a look at the next phrase. That's still more than I wanted to spend.
That's still more than I wanted to spend.
That's still more than I wanted to spend.
So if the seller suggests a really high price, you can say,
That's still more than I wanted to spend. So basically, you're telling the shopkeeper
still too
it's
expensive.
still too expensive.
Yeah.
You still don't want to spend that much. All right, let's take a look at our last phrase.
That's my last offer.
That's my last offer.
That's my last offer.
Now, this could work both ways. It could be the shopkeeper that's telling you that,
That's my lowest price.
right? Or you could say, that's my last offer.
That's my highest price if you are buying it.
Right. Because sometimes when you're bargaining, the shopkeeper will say, all right, what's your best offer? How much will you pay?
$100. That's my final offer.
Exactly. All right, so we've looked at a lot of great phrases and words, and now you're ready to bargain and also listen to this dialogue for the third time. And then we'll come back and talk some more.
Hello, may I help you?
Yeah, this dress is really nice. How much is it?
That one is $150.
$150. What about this other one over here?
That's $140.
That's a bit out of my price range. Can you give me a better deal?
This is an exclusive design by Da Marco. It's a bargain at that price.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll shop around.
Okay. How about $100?
That's still more than I wanted to spend. What if I take both dresses?
Okay, I can give you a special discount just because you seem like a nice person. $190 for both.
I don't know. Still a bit pricey. Thanks anyway.
Okay, my final price, $100 for both. That's 2 for the price of 1, and that's my last offer.
Great! You've got a deal.
All right, so I know that in Canada, it's not really common to bargain, right?
No, it really isn't. Like, even when you go to the market to buy fruits and vegetables, it's very, very rare to bargain with the shopkeeper. How about in Ecuador?
No, in Ecuador, you definitely bargain.
Really?
Well, if you go to the mall, for example,
Yep.
or if you go to a supermarket, of course you wouldn't really bargain.
Yeah.
Unless maybe you go to a small store or you go to one of the local markets.
Yep.
Then it's more common to bargain.
Yeah.
And you have to because people expect you to bargain.
Really?
Yeah. In many countries in the world, bargaining is almost like an art.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Marco, you are an excellent bargainer, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been known to bargain with the shopkeepers in I've been known to bargain a little bit with the shopkeepers and helping out.
A little bit. I mean, you've got better prices than I can even imagine getting.
Yeah, that's a good story. Maybe we'll get JP to go to our comment section and tell you about that.
Yeah.
So we want to know about your countries. Is it common to bargain? Do you really do it? Is it okay? Or when is it okay?
Yes, tell us. Visit our website at englishpod.com. Tell us about your country's bargaining customs, and also leave your questions there for us.
Exactly. We'll be there to answer them. But until then, we got to go. So
Goodbye.
Bye.
I would ask all the in-flight crew to return to their seats at this time. I would also ask that all our passengers refrain from using the lavatory until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. We can expect...
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco.
And I'm Erica.
And today we have a great lesson for all our upper intermediate students.
That's right. We're talking about airplane travel today.
Airplane travel, right? So we're going to be in an airplane, basically.
Yes, and we're going to be listening to some of the common things you might hear on an announcement in the airplane.
Yeah, usually the flight attendant or the captain will come on and say something, and, well, usually it's in English, so we got to understand what they're saying.
That's right. And we'll also learn some great phrases that you can use when you want to describe flights to your friends when you're talking to them.
Yeah, that always happens. You arrive somewhere and people are like, hey, how was your flight? Now you know how to answer it. Right?
Exactly.
Okay, so why don't we take a look at our vocabulary preview?
Vocabulary preview.
Well, we've got 3 words for you here in vocabulary preview, all about flying.
Okay, so what's our first one?
Turbulence.
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 So turbulence. How can we describe this?
Well, turbulence when you're in an airplane basically is air that is moving in all directions really fast.
Okay, so what happens?
So the airplane will start to shake,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
It's the same thing if you're flying a kite and maybe some turbulence is in the air, your kite will maybe fall to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's air that's moving in all directions. It's really turbulent.
All right. Well, we'll hear how this word is used in the dialogue. But another airplane word we hear a lot. Crew.
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 Flight crew.
Yes. CREW. Crew.
So the flight crew is basically the team.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
It's all the people that are in the airplane. So it's basically the captain and the co-pilot.
Yes.
And all the flight attendants, right?
Exactly. Yep.
That's the flight crew.
Yes.
Okay. And what about our last word?
Bumpy ride.
Bumpy ride.
A bumpy ride.
Bumpy.
Not smooth.
Not smooth.
Yep.
So what would be an example of a bumpy ride?
Okay, imagine if you're driving in your car and you're driving on a dirt road, like with many holes in it and everything.
And rocks and everything.
You're driving on that road and it would be really, really bumpy.
Right. So your car will be moving a
And
lot.
shaking.
Exactly.
Yeah. So a bumpy ride is a trip where you move and shake a lot. It's kind of uncomfortable.
So you can say that is a bumpy road.
Or it was a bumpy ride.
Or it was a bumpy ride.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's listen to our dialogue. We're going to be listening to these people on an airplane, and the captain is going to give some instructions.
And the next thing you know, we're running towards the... Oh, did you feel that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're just going through a bit of turbulence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. It looks like we've hit a patch of rough air, so we're going to have a bit of a bumpy ride for the next several minutes. And
This is why I hate flying.
at this time, I'd like to remind all our passengers to fasten their seatbelts and remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. Please ensure that all cabin baggage is carefully stowed under the seat in front of you. I'll be back to update you in a minute.
Did you hear that? Oh my God, Brent!
Don't worry about it. This is totally normal. It happens all the...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain again. We've got quite a large patch of rough air ahead of us, and so for your safety, we will be suspending in-flight service. I would ask all the in-flight crew to return to their seats at this time. I would also ask that all our passengers refrain from using the lavatory until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. We can expect...
Well, here we are with another dramatic dialogue, another explosion in English Pod. What's happening?
I don't know. A lot of adventure is going on,
Yeah.
so we'll see what happens. But I'm sure they're all right. Don't worry, everyone. I'm
Well,
sure.
I hope so. It's kind of making me nervous for my next flight.
All right. So let's take a look at some of the words that the captain used in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
All right, all of these words you'll hear really, really often when you're flying. And the first one we have for you is fasten.
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 Fasten your seat belt. Mm-hmm. Now, this is a great word. Fasten means to
Do up.
do up or put on or
Connect.
Connect, right?
Yeah.
So usually it'll be with a seat belt or a belt or
Yeah.
something like that, right?
Yeah. Now, the pronunciation here is interesting.
Yes.
It's spelt F-A-S-T-E-N.
Right, so it would be fast N.
No.
No, right?
Fasten.
Fasten. The T
Fasten.
kind of becomes silent. So it's fasten.
Yep.
Okay. Let's look at our next word. Lavatory.
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 Okay, so what is a lavatory exactly? Because I'm always confused. What's the difference between bathroom, restroom, washroom, WC, lavatory?
I know, so many words for bathroom. A lavatory is a room with a toilet and sink only.
Only a toilet and sink. So no
Yes.
bathtub.
No.
So
no
it-
shower either.
No shower. So it's very, very common to find a lavatory in boats, airplanes,
Yep.
and trains.
Yep. But never in your house.
Never in your house, right?
Even if your room in your house is only a sink and a toilet, it's still not a lavatory.
It's a bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. That's just the way it is in English.
And something interesting that you told me today, WC, right? That's a common thing that you'll see on a bathroom.
Yep.
What does that stand for?
Water closet.
Water closet.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Water closet. Okay, anyways, let's take a look at our next word. Stow.
Stow.
To stow.
Yes, stow your luggage.
Stow your luggage. So if I stow my luggage, it means
You put it in a place where you can get it easily, but it is very safe.
maybe it's not even visible, right?
Yeah, so you put it away in a safe spot.
Okay. So usually in airplanes, they will tell you to stow your luggage under your seat.
Yes, or stow your luggage in the overhead bin.
Overhead bin or overhead compartment.
Yes.
Okay. And our last word,
Refrain.
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 Refrain from doing something.
So this is a verb meaning avoid doing.
Avoid doing. Do not do.
Exactly.
Something interesting about this grammar-wise is it's usually followed by from,
Yeah.
refrain from, and the verb that follows is always gerund, right?
Yeah, so refrain from ing.
Right. Refrain from using the lavatory.
Yes, refrain from smoking.
Refrain from smoking. Okay. So refrain from.
Yep.
All right. So some really great examples in language takeaway.
Yep.
And well, now let's take a look at Fluency Builder and see some of these great phrases.
Fluency builder.
All right, 3 phrases we have for you here. The first one, remain seated.
Remain seated.
Remain seated.
Remain seated. So to remain seated,
Really simple. To stay sitting.
to stay on your seat. Don't stand up.
Yes.
This is really important in airplanes, right?
Yeah, because otherwise, if there's turbulence, you could, end up flying around the airplane.
Or fall,
Yeah.
exactly, and hurt yourself. Remain seated.
Now, one of the reasons they had to remain seated was because they were going to go through a patch of rough air.
Patch of rough air.
So patch.
Now, interesting. Okay. So patch is a small area, right?
Yeah. So a small area of turbulence.
A small area of turbulence. Now, what would be another example of patch?
Maybe a patch of strawberries.
So it's like a little strawberry garden, right?
Yes. Or a patch of grass.
Patch of grass. Usually in front of your house, you'll have a little patch of grass.
Yep.
Okay, so patch of. And now our last phrase, suspend.
Suspend.
Suspend in-flight service.
Yeah. So stop for a short time.
Stop for a short time. So you could suspend your work.
Yeah. And if you're going on vacation, you could suspend.
Okay, so suspend to temporarily stop.
Yes.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of vocabulary and some great phrases. So why don't we listen to our dialogue one more time and we'll come back and talk about flying.
And the next thing you know, we're running towards the... Oh, did you feel that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're just going through a bit of turbulence.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. It looks like we've hit a patch of rough air, so we're going to have a bit of a bumpy ride for the next several minutes. And
This is why I hate flying.
at this time, I'd like to remind all of our passengers to fasten their seatbelts and remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign is turned off. Please ensure that all cabin baggage is carefully stowed under the seat in front of you. I'll be back to update you in a minute.
Did you hear that? Oh my God, Brent!
Don't worry about it. This is totally normal. It happens all the...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain again. We've got quite a large patch of rough air ahead of us, and so for your safety, we will be suspending in-flight service. I would ask all the in-flight crew to return to their seats at this time. I would also ask that all our passengers refrain from using the lavatory until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. We can expect...
Erica, have you ever had a turbulent flight like this?
No, never this bad. A little bit of turbulence. Actually, I kind of like turbulent flights.
Why?
It's sort of like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. You get shaken around and your like stomach moves up and down. And
You don't
it's
get
like,
nervous?
No, I get a little excited.
Well, it is true that flying is actually very, very safe, right?
Yeah, I know we all hear that like more people are killed in car accidents than flight accidents.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very safe. So yeah, I don't worry about the turbulence.
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, so flying is really safe, and as long as you remain seated, you fasten your seatbelt, and you follow the instructions, you shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, actually that's a really good point, because actually when I was reading about flight turbulence for this dialogue, I kept reading all of these stories about these people who, when they got into some turbulent air, were, knocked over, or they ended up like actually literally flying through the cabin and getting really badly hurt.
Yeah.
Everyone, you gotta fasten your seatbelt.
Yes, remain seated.
Yeah. Flying tips here at English Pod.
Flying tips at English Pod. We don't want you to get hurt. And we know that you travel a lot, so be safe, right?
Yeah, and use this language to describe your flight.
Okay, so come to our website, englishpod.com, where you can leave questions. You can also leave your comments.
Yeah, Marco and I are always there. And actually, in fact, we have to go check the site now. So
Yeah, we're out of time, so we'll see you guys next time.
thanks for listening. Bye.
Kathy, get back here. I see a shark.
Ah! Help me! Help! Bring the boat closer! The shark is coming straight towards me!
It's right under you. Kathy!
Hello, English learners. Welcome back to English Pod. My name is Marco,
And I'm Erica.
and today we're swimming.
That's right. A nice summertime lesson
A
for
summertime
everyone.
lesson.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to be talking about swimming, and, well, it's a very popular sport, right?
Yeah, so this is another lesson in our sports series.
In our sports series. Okay. So why don't we preview some of the language we'll find in the dialogue?
Vocabulary preview.
All right, we have two words to look at here. The first word is sailing.
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 Well, this is the verb to sail, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sailing is traveling in a boat.
In a boat with no engine.
Right, so you must use the wind to push you forward.
Exactly. That's a sailboat.
Yes.
Okay, so sailing. Mm-hmm. Now let's take a look at our other word. Anchor.
Another boat word here.
Yeah.
Anchor.
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 Now, it's spelled A-N-C-H-O-R.
Right.
But you don't pronounce the CH as you normally would, right?
Another one of these really difficult to spell English words.
Right, so you don't say anchor, you would say anchor.
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 So the anchor is a verb and a noun.
That's right. Well, when anchor is used as a noun, it means the hook that you throw over the boat into the water, and it keeps you staying in the same place.
Okay, but the verb to anchor,
Yes.
what does it mean?
To do that.
To do that, right? So to throw the anchor into the water, you would just say to anchor the boat.
Exactly. To keep it in the same place.
Okay. Great words related to sailing. But now let's listen to our dialogue for the first time. What's happening here, Erica?
Well, we've got two friends here who are sailing in their boat and they decide to take a swim.
Let's see what happens.
This is such a beautiful day. Great day for sailing.
It sure is. The water looks so nice. Anchor the boat for a little while. I'm going to take a dip.
Why are you doggy paddling? I taught you how to swim. Do your breaststroke.
I get too tired. I'll just backstroke. It's easier.
Try kicking your legs more. That's good. Don't go out too far.
It's fine. Jump in.
Kathy, get back here. I see a shark.
Ah! Help me! Help! Bring the boat closer! The shark is coming straight towards me!
It's right under you. Kathy!
All right, so a shark attack.
I know. This is my worst fear when swimming.
Really? In the ocean, right?
Yeah. Well, also in the lake, but
No sharks in lakes.
I know, but I'm still afraid of them.
All right, so don't worry about it. I'm sure the girl is okay. It's probably not a shark. Maybe it was a dolphin.
Yeah, or maybe she's going to punch the shark in the face and she'll escape.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the words that we saw in Language Takeaway.
Language takeaway.
We have 3 excellent swimming words for you. The first one is doggy paddling.
Doggy paddling.
Doggy paddling.
So, doggy paddling. It's not really a proper way of swimming, right?
No, you don't see this in the Olympics.
So if you've ever seen a dog swim, that's why they call it doggy paddling.
Right, you're sort of moving your hands quickly in front of you.
And your legs are all over the place.
Yeah.
And you're basically not really swimming, you're just trying to stay afloat. You're
Yes.
trying not to drown.
Trying not to sink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so doggy paddling.
Again, this can be a noun or a verb. The doggy paddle, this swimming style, or doggy paddling, the verb.
Okay, interesting. All right, let's take a look at our second swimming style.
Breaststroke.
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 The breaststroke.
It's
How
like-
is this one?
Well, it's sort of like swimming like a frog.
So you have your legs that are similar to like a frog, right?
Yeah.
And what are your hands doing?
Your hands are moving in front of you together, then out towards the side.
Okay, so
So-
you're kind of doing like circles,
Yeah, half circles.
half circles. Okay, breaststroke.
Yeah.
But you get kind of tired when you swim like this, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
Now let's take a look at our third word. Backstroke.
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 So this one's pretty easy. Backstroke, you're
Lying on your back
lying on your back.
in the water.
And you're kicking your feet as well.
Yep.
But what are your hands doing?
They're going back behind you. See, I'm doing it now. Can you see?
All right, if you guys could be here in the studio, you would see Erica doing her backstroke.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. Okay, so let's listen to this dialogue again, and then we'll come back and look at some great phrases.
This is such a beautiful day. Great day for sailing.
It sure is. The water looks so nice. Anchor the boat for a little while. I'm going to take a dip.
Why are you doggy paddling? I taught you how to swim. Do your breaststroke.
I get too tired. I'll just backstroke. It's easier.
Try kicking your legs more. That's good. Don't go out too far.
It's fine. Jump in.
Kathy, get back here. I see a shark.
Ah! Help me! Help! Bring the boat closer! The shark is coming straight towards me!
It's right under you. Kathy!
Okay, so we have some really good phrases related to swimming and water.
Yep.
Okay, let's take a look at these in Fluency Builder.
Fluency builder.
All right, the first one. I love this phrase. Take a dip.
Take a dip.
Take a dip.
So if I say I'm going to take a dip,
You're going to have a quick swim.
a quick swim.
Yep.
So you can take a dip in the pool,
Yep.
in the lake,
In the ocean.
in the ocean, even in your bathtub, right?
No.
No?
No, it's just for swimming. Unless your bathtub is really, really, really big.
All right, so not for the bathtub, but for swimming.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's take a look at our second phrase. For a little while.
For a little while.
For a little while.
For a little while.
This is really common. I use this a lot.
Yeah, me too. I probably use it